Hello, welcome to Totems mods in Fabric 1.16.3. This is actually a spawn where you're going to spawn in an abandoned village. It's only a 2% chance of any village being abandoned, and to actually get the spawn directly in the village, even lower chance. So pretty good seed that. So the first mod I want to look at is called Bookshelving, and you can see we're going to get all the different types of bookshelf, and they're going to work just fine. However, if you do have villagers in your village, you can use this mod, which is called Speed Trading. It adds this button here. Select our trade, it will put it in. And pretty quick to level up your villagers. Now we've got a mod called Dead Totems. So we'll use our Totem of Undying. And our totem will turn into a dead totem. I also have a mod called Visp installed, and this mod is going to, when you pick up a new item stack, you can see it's going to give you a highlight, and it will give you a rarity level. So this is quite a rare sword. So when we pick up the new item stack, that's got a rarer colour, the blue instead of the green. Okay, so if we have 15 levels, we can use our dead totem with a block of gold. Get ourselves a new Totem of Undying. Okay, now I'd like to look at a mod called Fire's Survival Tweaks. So here we have a cave spider spawner. And there's a couple of things we can do with this. First is if we've got a silk touch pickaxe, we can mine it. And that's going to give us the cave spider spawner. And we can place that back down. In creative mode, we can also pick block it. Alright, so here we can see we've got some slime and honey blocks. Let's see what happens when we place a slime nearby. You can see that slime immediately absorbed it. So just to show you that again, I might try from slightly further away. So it's going to immediately absorb it and grow to full size. Let's try putting down some magma blocks now. You can see the slime immediately turned into a magma slime. So essentially you could grow it, you could grow a tiny little slime into a big slime and then just put down one magma block and turn it into a magma block. Take a look what happens when this magma cube is going to hit the water. You can see it then turns back into a slime block. Similarly, if we had a small magma cube, we can grow it like that with the magma blocks, and then we can turn it into slime by pushing it into the water. We could also use blaze powder to grow nether wart. Another interesting feature, when a lot of stone is destroyed at once, you can see we get cave-ins. So some of the stone blocks will essentially turn into gravel. So now we have a mod called Diggus Maximus. Because of the cave-in feature, probably not a great idea to actually use something like this, so I'll just stick to creative mode. But yeah, essentially Diggus Maximus is just a ore excavation mod. Okay, now we have a mod called Ignis Fatuus. So what you can do is it actually lets you draw on a pumpkin. So once you finish doing your design, it actually puts it in the pumpkin. It's pretty awesome, that, actually. And you can change it, update it. And there you go. Actually looks like it responds to light as well. You can also change a carved pumpkin into one of those. So it doesn't have to be, it doesn't matter which pumpkin you change it into. So it's time for a couple of storage mods now. We've got Inmis. So this is the baby backpack. The smallest backpack only needs 4 leather in the chest. The lowest tier is frayed, which needs 8 leather in the chest. Then we've got plated with iron, gold, diamond, and emeralds for the bejeweled one. Blazing, you're going to need netherite. Withered, you'll need a nether star and a bejeweled. Endless, you need endstone. Let's have a look at some of the larger ones then. So we'll look at the blazing, we'll look at the withered, and we'll look at the endless. Blazing backpack's got 54 slots, 72, and 90. So 90 slots for the endless backpack. So it's a pretty large backpack. Okay, we also have a mod called Link Storage. So we've got the handheld storage, and there's the storage block. and essentially lets you just link together chests. So you can see we've got white, white, white on the top there. In the handheld storage, you can see it opens the chest. If we wanted to change this, so if we change this to white, black, white, this chest is now going to be empty. You can see we've still got stuff in white, white, white. And if we wanted then to link the chests, you can see when I shift right clicked, these are both now empty. But if we put it back, shift right click, we go back to that channel, and finally we can put a diamond, and that will, on a server, it will make it your personal chest. Okay, so the final mod we're going to look at is this mod called Ars Theurgia. So if we go to the locate function, we're going to get a bunch of ruins. So let's have a look at the date ruin first of all. You can see that we've got a tree here. That's got some date leaves. And mud block bricks. And here we can see this is the date tree logs. And with the raw mud blocks, if we break them with a trowel, we should be able to get some loot. And you can see here we get the concise dictionary of Akkadian. We're going to go to fragmented ruin next. Okay, they're actually very close by, those two. And I think the general point is you break these. See if we can find some loot chests. Now let's go to the house. Most of these you'll find in deserts, as you can tell. So here's the house. Next up we have one floor ruin. So you'll notice that some of these have got this block here, which is the sun-painted mud block. And we also have this item here, which is the ancient table. These are used for the rituals. And in the houses, if we break these blocks, there is a chest underneath. And we're going to find clay tablet parts. There's some chalk, which is used for drawing witchery style. Okay, let's carry on. So we're going to go for a table ruin next. Okay, that's just a bit more. It just has some tables there. Again, we're going to see fragments, these clay tablet parts. There's a Samus figurine there. And now finally we have the two-floor ruin. Doesn't have any chests though. So from the looks of it, the one-floor ruin and the table ruin are the ones you're going to be looking for the chests. Okay, so we can also might be able to find Pazuzu's figurine and also Pazuzu's amulet in the loot chests. So what you need to do then is you need to make clay tablets out of clay. And then you see the clay tablet parts, so we just put 3 of them together. It has to be the same one. You'll notice this. So for instance, this one is AG2. This is group 2.1. So it has to be the same parts. And then what you'll be able to do is make the reconstructed clay tablets, which are made with 3. And then you can cook the reconstructed clay tablets. And then you just get a bunch of the reconstructed clay tablets. Alright, so I think I've got one ritual that I might be able to do, which is this one. It says, wear Pazuzu's amulet, 3-meter long table, place down a figurine of him in the center. In front of it, place down 3 evenly spaced ceramic altars, with the offering on the sides having rotten or poisonous famished food, and the center having an object of value. Recite the tablet's incantation, and then perform the ritual at night. So we do time set night. And I mean, so if we look at the Rs, so we have Anzu, we have Lamassu, we have a tormented creeper. It's a very tormented creeper. Looks a bit like ET actually. And we're going to have Udug. This guy's just he looks a bit like the Britannia bug. This creeper is the only one that seems hostile. The others are just hanging around doing nothing. So yeah, so that's 10 mods. Let's have a look, see what the attack on this guy is going to be. For a creeper, tormented, he's actually not too difficult to be honest. Wait, he just literally does nothing. Alright, well, till next time, thanks for watching.